it's not even cooked.
What do you mean no? You didn't even give it a chance. This is a typical dog. This is what America wants. This is a boiled hot dog with a soft white bread bun. £4 for that. Costco would never. All right, $6.50. Look at this hot dog. You know what pisses me off about this? Why are we deliberately making the sausage longer than the bun? I need an equal part bun and sausage each bite. This is so silly and unnatural. Just a hot dog wrapped in a tortilla from fucking Norway. Why I can assure you that this is simultaneously the worst hot dog and the worst tortilla anybody has ever made, and then they put it together. This is so suspect. Look how smooth the tip of the dog is. This is equivalent to a hot dog having no belly button. It's very upsetting that this is this is $7.50, but look at this. This is American. Oh my God, the absolute hog taking this photo makes this dog look small, but it's probably a normal size hot dog. You're not just getting a hot dog, you're getting a hot meal. That's hot. This is a cholo dog, Mexican hot dog. I think, what the fuck? Why? Germans are so good at everything. Like they even figured out something Americans can't. Something to hold your beer with one hand. Well, okay, great. But why? Cut the dog in half and then put it underneath the sandwich bun if you really wanted to. This is $8.80 for a bratwurst and a pint. That's not bad. What is that, like $10? That's the cost of one beer, and it's a Budweiser in every single stadium in LA. I like their bread choice and stuff, but it's probably pretty tasty. It's just a little messy. What the shit, Arsenal? The Gunner dog. I can't explain it, but it looks like somebody's back there with the cheese going, okay. At this point, the bun is just a sausage handhold. You're just using the bun as a gripper. Why is he holding it like a Pokeball? He's like this? Oh, this old thing? The glizzy gripper, the gripper on the gagger, baby. I am so tempted to just make a tier list of the global glizzy gladiator gambit. It's so weird. The hot dog has to be one of the greatest concepts to ever grace this globe, because when you think about it, it's just a food item. Two things at its core, all right? A sausage and bread. But the things that people have done to bastardize this concept, and when you think about it, it's a loose concept. Nobody says how much the bread needs to be, how big the bread should be, how big the sausage should be, what type of sausage. When you just think of the sausage and roll, there's not enough rules. And we get things like this, and you get things like this, and they're technically both correct. Like, this is how you can tell somebody in your head something very clearly, and they turn it into something you had no idea humanity could create. I'm telling you guys, this can't be a hot dog, and yet it is. You can't, we have let humans be too creative with the concept of hot dog, and we need to go back to rigid conformality. This doesn't make sense. 3 sausages, onion, corn, peas, mustard, mayo, ketchup, parsley, and chives. For £3. That's arguably the best value, though. Whoa. The dirty dog at Hull City. Yeah, there's a hot dog in there somewhere. There's nobody that is actually sincerely happy after eating that. They've done it. They gave it up. They just said no bun. They finally did it. We've gone too far past the point we can't return from. I mean, really, it's deconstructed. The tray's the bun. Like, you think about eating it, and most of the bites are just pizza, and then you just have random hot dog bite, and then you're like, why? But then it's like pizza covered in ketchup and mustard, and then you're like, all right, well, the bread just looks good, and that's the only thing I actually want to eat on this is the bread. Chili dog with cheese and nachos. Do you ever buy things and immediately calculate how much time you have to work to pay back what you just spent, and it hurts so much worse? Most of the time, it's food for me. And especially when you order food and it gets there and you're eating it and you're like, 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of my life are now going to be spent repaying the mistake I just made. Oh man, what do you do with the chips? Do you eat the chips? You eat the chips first, right? Use the chips to scoop off the topping and then you eat the dog without topping. Like, how about this? A pizza dog. at its core seems harmless, but the more you stare, the more it kind of fights back at your idea of what is and isn't good. Because, like, why? I was interested in seeing what was good food around the world, and I got hyper-focused on why the fuck we allow people to continuously do this to hot dogs, to sausages,